Okay, we're back. We're trying this again. Hi. Good morning, afternoon, time zone of your choice. It is Christmas Eve here in Minnesota. It is 30 some odd degrees. It is cloudy, overcast. There's dirty snow on the ground. It's not the most pleasant thing to go out and adventure, so I'm not adventuring on this Christmas Eve. Instead, I'm going to talk to you about AI. Yes, AI. Um, so I found out about a new thing in Twitter and I needed to vent about it. So I don't use Twitter much anymore. I still have a Twitter account because closing my account would allow miscreants to take my username and start posting bad things on my name. So I still have a Twitter account. I really don't use it. I use it enough that they won't deactivate me. Um, I also have it locked down, so there's no point in you actually trying to follow me on Twitter. Don't. I'll never see your request to do so. Anyway, so I found out today that Twitter has a new and exciting, by exciting meaning horrifying thing, where you can basically use AI on images, not just your images, but anybody's images. That's right. You can see somebody's image, art, photograph, and use AI to remix it. Yeah, I want to show to you directly just how bad this is. So, this dude here is Mark Denny. He's a great YouTube photographer. He's an excellent photographer. He has lots of stuff here. So you should check his stuff out on YouTube. He doesn't have a Blue Sky account or Mastodon account. Apparently, he had. I guess he's on Instagram. I don't know. I don't use Instagram for much. Maybe I should. Algorithms though. But he's on Twitter, sadly and tragically. And so, this is a nice winter scene he just did. So, what's this new feature? Well, look on the bottom right on this image. You can see edit image. I'm going to click it. Imagine, oh, now we have an editor and we have an AI prompt. If you've ever used an LLM, you kind of know how this works. You put this in and you get stuff. You can do this with images. So, this looks like a lovely image. Let's see if we can improve it by doing something else with it. Ansel Adams style. Watch this. And by watch this mean, so it's doing its AI magic. And look, it has taken Mark's image and turned it into an Ansel Adams production. Theoretically. Using trained and stolen data. All this fun stuff. It has basically taken his image and remixed it. You don't like Ansel Adams? How about just showing the. We'll go Bernini. I have no idea what Bernini would do with the landscape image. Bernini did sculpture and architecture. Maybe it's coming up with something absolutely horrid. See, didn't even know what to do with that. Look at that. It's kind of there. So, it's super not great. Let's go to one of my images because I'm going to show you something else. Let me see. I posted a lot over the years. Some of the stuff is just images, but you know. La la la. Some of this is not actually images of my own. Some of this, oh well. Might as well go for Nepal, which is not, as we know, Tibet. We know it's not. We know it's not Tibet. So we're gonna add our image again. What should we do with our image? Sunrise. Sadly and tragically, sky replacement is a big thing in in Lightroom and stuff. I don't use it, but it's gonna make a sunrise out of this. This is, well, look at that. Look how horrible some of this is. Like, what the hell is this? Is there more? Oh, it's got a couple of choices. I don't like any. There's the original. Anyway, as you see, they made a sunrise out of this. This could not possibly exist given the direction and things, but you know. Now, what's so even more insidious about this? Look at this little button here. It says add to reply, which means that's right, kids. You can reply to an image. In other words, if I wanted to, I could go to Mark Denny's image. Let's go back to Mark Denny. I'm not going to do it. Let's try this again. Let's do, I don't know. Oh, look. We have taken this image and we've turned it into summer. Now, I could, if I wanted to, reply to his image with this. I'm locked, so he's not going to see it because he doesn't follow me, I don't think. But look at this. I could take his wonderful photograph and reply to it with AI slop. And you, as you saw, you can do this to anybody's images. Anybody, anything. You can just change their photography. And basically, and then show it to them. Like, oh, look at what I did with your image. Is this fair use? Fuck no. This is terrible. Now I have a good question. As I am playing with this and showing how horrible it is. I need an image of mine that has a watermark. Does my watermark save me from this? That's a good question. Let's find out. I don't know what I'm doing here. AI just remixes crap. The results are terrible. Notice the watermark is gone. It took away my watermark. That's scary. So yes, you could now go to Twitter, take anybody's photograph, and make it your own. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan in the least. So, if you're a photographer, you need to get the fuck off Twitter. Lock down your account and go away, because as you can see, it's just gonna take your stuff, anything, everything. It'll just remake it with AI slop. And it is not an improvement. It might think it's funny. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. You've reached your current limit. Upgrade to Premium or Premium Plus now to enjoy more. See, we're all learning here. So you can only do a few of them unless you get Premium Plus, which case then you can do more AI slop. That's good to know. But the point of the matter is, anybody can take anybody's image off of Twitter and ruin it with ASLOP. So that's what I wanted to say today. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll upload this to YouTube, and look out for next year because I will be streaming role-playing games. You betcha. Take care. Be well. Goodbye.